everything that we've touched on today, right? Self-reflection, the brain, right?
Yeah.
It's going to act on what you feed it.
Oh,
And we're not talking food and alcohol. That's another aspect. But what you teach yourself and talk to yourself and how you talk to yourself.
Oh, dude, huge.
Man, I'll be the first one to raise my hand. I talk so much shit about myself for so many years, right? I've never said this out loud. I can't remember how many times in my life I have said you're a piece of shit.
All the time.
To my own.
Same.
Dude. And I don't anymore.
You're not good enough.
Yeah.
You suck. You're so fucking stupid.
Ooh.
Guess what? Self-talk, that's what you become.
Yep.
Your thoughts is what you become. You are not your thoughts. Remember that.
Yep. And I equate it to, especially with this book and the way we're touching on things, right? Like, men are still men, people.
You're right.
Right? So one of the things I always think about when it comes to the brain and the mind is we always have, and you hear it a lot now, man. You hear it, brother. You hear it all the time. Hard times make for strong men, strong men, blah, 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 blah. How about we don't have to look for the actual blatant right in front of us war or stuff like that? How about the war of our mind?
Oh, huge.
Right? And if you can change that and survive that and teach yourself new lessons, you are going to be a tough man.
Oh,
because so many men never did that.
Yep.
And I'm not taking away from soldiers and people who go
right.
defend, right?
Yes.
Not at all. I'm saying the war of the mind, you can become tough as hell just from facing yourself.
Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Dispatch. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Do us a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment in the comment section about what you liked about the episode. We really do appreciate it. This episode is brought to you by Murphy Carter Law. If you're a first responder or if you work anywhere and you are hurt at work, wrongful death, anything like that, you guys hit up Rick Murphy at Murphy Carter Law. You will not be disappointed. All of our merch is on our website at beyondthedispatch.com. If you're looking for a hat, you want a shirt, you want a sticker, koozie, you want to help support the channel, we do appreciate you guys. For today's guest, it's going to be a good one. I've been very excited to get him scheduled, and he's in studio today, which makes for the best interviews, honestly. Is Jason Yerkovich with the Bridgeview Fire Department. He's a battalion chief. I didn't screw that up, did I?
No.
Hey, listen.
Perfect.
He just
Still
wrote.
weird for me to hear, though.
All right. Just wrote a book, Carrying the Fire. He sent it to me. It is a good book, you guys. It's got a lot of good information. Check it out. Jason, how you feeling, brother?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man.
It's awesome.
Absolutely. I'm happy you could make it out, man. Yeah. Your friend reached out to one of my friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe Malley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
It all just, I was talking about the book, and the next shift I saw him, he's like, listen, dude, I got this contact. I'm like, yeah, for sure, dude. Let's go. Let's go, man.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm pumped. So when is the book coming out?
I'm shooting for 2 weeks right now. That's the goal. So we'll just say within a month, but 2 weeks is the goal. Everything's complete. It's finalized.
Perfect.
I just have to get it going, man.
Well, today is March 28th, so 2 weeks. Keep an eye on that. And it's going to be on Amazon, correct?
Yep.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Carrying the fire.
You wrote it all yourself? You did the design all yourself?
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. I got the degree. I finally got to use it. It's kind of a waste. And being in the fire service, I was like, oh, sorry, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, right. 4 years.
4 years. 4.5.
Hey,
I took the extra time.
Listen, sometimes we need a little...
credits didn't transfer.
Where'd you go to school?
I was a dedicated student. I went to Northern Michigan to play football.
Nice.
And then I left there and came back home to Illinois State.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Awesome,
Good school.
Dude. Oh, yeah. I bet, dude.
That's cool.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
Like you said, my name is Jason Yerkovich. I am a battalion chief for the Bridgeview Fire Department. I'm a father, a husband, and the greatest thing that I label myself, in my opinion, is I'm a servant. I get to serve, and it's the greatest privilege you can have as a job.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. There's nothing better. But with this book, the whole intent of it is to let people know. Part of it is you don't need to be in our field to serve. You know, you serve your family, you serve your kids, you serve your community. Even if you don't work for public service, you don't have to do that. You know, we're all one community.
Yeah.
So we just build each other up.
It's all about perspective,
It's
brother.
all about perspective.
100%,
Yeah.
man. 100%.
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be here. The name of your podcast, it's something that I think is so important for people in our field.
Yeah.
You know, there's life outside, there's life after.
Yeah.
That's a big one, right? And life outside can be as successful as it is in your uniform.
Right.
You know, sometimes we just let life go by and we're not fully invested into it.
Right.
Because we're so invested in our careers. But then our families miss out.
A lot.
And that's not cool. You know, I had to learn that the hard way. I had to understand, if you want me to go into the book, like into the perspectives of it, you know, it's carrying the fire. It's a book about your blueprint, right?
Right.
Break the pattern. It's carrying the fire, break the pattern, right? Lead with purpose.
Right.
Because leadership is a big thing that in my life that I believe in servant leadership. I believe in, to get to that point of understanding that, you have to examine the patterns that you were born with, right? And like you and I have talked about before, we're not insulting our parents.
Right.
We're not insulting previous generations.
Right.
We don't do that, you know? And in this book, you'll see there's a lot of correlations and relations that I use with the fire service, right? Because that's where I learned my skills as being a leader to its, I would say, my best ability. You know, I played football, I did all that stuff, but the maturity of leadership I didn't really connect with until I got into this field.
Right.
The effects that you can have on your community.
Oh, absolutely.
Your members of your department, right? But examining those blueprints and patterns is just like the fire service. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 years ago, we fought fires. We still fight fires. We train for them, but we don't train the same way we did back then, right?
Right.
Our parents had something different. Their parents had something different. So we have to constantly keep training. We just don't train in uniform. We get outside of work. We need to train our lives.
Oh, 100%.
And that starts by examining the blueprint you were given.
Yeah. I mean, you put all that work into your career and build, I want this promotion. I want this spot. I want this. I want that. And you work hard and you study. Why aren't you doing the same thing for your own personal life?
Why not?
It translates.
And you've worked the field. So many people don't do it. And I'm not trying to insult anybody, but I see so many people with missed opportunities
Right.
to be better than what they are.
Right.
Because everybody, in my opinion, everybody who joins this field, I just have the utmost respect for.
Yeah.
Right? It's I don't want to say thankless. Your side, it might have been. The fire side is not a thankless job. We're thanked a lot.
We get thanked too.
I know you do.
Yeah, for no, you're 100% correct though. We get the shitty end of the stick sometimes.
I'll admit that. So
shit.
But when you're in this field, and even as people in life, jobs, careers, right? My brother is an options trader. Crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that is burning at both ends. Crazy life, right?
Tough.
So it's not just what we do. It's anybody who's dedicated to providing and having a career, hey, man, do that. Do it at home.
Right.
Right? Those people need you just as much.
Dude.
Right? That's your team.
Yeah. Because, like, think about it, right? I'm sure it's very similar police side and fire side. I mean, how much time do you spend at work?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
How many birthdays have you missed? How many holidays have you missed? How many,
Dude.
special occasions, sporting events?
The holidays, man, that just
Guts you.
I think first 10 years of my career, I was probably 9 of them that I worked. You know?
And you're
I
getting
got ordered back on when my kid was 2 years old.
dude.
I'm like, that's a pretty big Christmas.
Huge Christmas because they now understand what's going on and they see Santa and it's just they're really engaged.
But luckily, someone came into the rescue and worked for me till 1:00 p.m. That's all I needed.
Yeah, man.
You know, but man, life just
That's a good dude. Whoever stepped up for you.
very good, dude. Man,
That's a good dude.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, right?
100%, man.
Helping each other.
Yes. Yeah.
Helping each other. I can't say that enough, and I'm going to repeat it. It's just something I haven't found the secret to life. The secret to my life that I believe in is my life is going to be infinitely better if I'm helping pick others up.
Yeah.
And getting people to the point where their success is just beyond anything they could have thought they would achieve.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of selfish because it's selfish in the way of that also makes you feel good. Like helping people makes me feel fucking
For
great.
sure.
And see my boys succeed or girls, wherever it is, succeed. It's like, fuck yeah, dude.
For sure.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
you'd be a liar if you didn't say that feels good.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
It's for good reasons.
It's for good reasons. I'm not doing it for that reason.
Right.
For that feeling.
Right.
It's just a perk.
Oh,
it's a big perk.
Oh, it's a huge perk.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Just like my buddy runs his own company, Crosstown Exotics. You guys check it out. But like just hearing how successful it is, and he works a whole nother job. He works for another company, a full-time job, and then does this on the side. And I'm just like, Colin, like I do not know where you get the time because he's just handling business. Like he's not. At his job, he's feeding the animals or doing shows and doing education classes for kids. Or it's like I look at him, I'm like, I'm so fucking proud of you, man. You should be proud of yourself.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's so fucking
That's awesome.
Yep.
And the key to that is while you're doing all that, you got to be present.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you can run yourself ragged, you can succeed, and you can be out there doing it. And man, your career is just rising.
Yeah.
Right? And this is the part of my book where I felt myself, right? In my life, I'm going up. My career's elevating. Everything's going up. It's amazing. Awesome. Life is good.
Yeah.
But personally, it wasn't matching up.
Yeah.
Right? So my pattern, my patterns and my blueprint handed down to me from my father and mother were, and again, we're not insulting them.
There's no book, you guys. If anyone could find it, the perfect book, How to Raise Children, I'm fucking all ears, man. I'm all ears because there's nothing out there.
Make a lot of money.
Yeah, 100%.
But learning my patterns and examining them, and in this book, in phase 1, there's 3 phases to it because it's a book, but it's more of a manual.
Yeah,
it's a guide. It's a quick read. It's something that I feel you can have right at that nightstand, and you can always reference back to it because after each chapter, there's a lens that you focus on, a leadership lens, and that's the examination. And it challenges you, examine these parts of your life, right?
Right.
So that's what I did in my life. I looked at when my life felt like it wasn't matching my success in my career, I knew something was off, right? I wasn't me, right? I was tired. My first marriage, it wasn't tumultuous. It wasn't terrible. It was just 2 people who I think never examined their patterns and their blueprints, and we just became like my parents. And my parents were it became silent a lot. There was a lot of quiet times. My father didn't know how to regulate those emotions and feelings. And what did he do? He worked more.
Oh,
And he worked
classic.
more. Classic, man.
Yep.
And I see that a lot in our fields for sure. And I know that's everywhere. But in our fields, I see just way too many hours. But I want to throw this out there real quick.
Please.
The younger generation I see out there, so many people spend their time bashing generations.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. Then I just sound old, right? They're coming back around, man.
Yeah.
These guys are dads.
Yep.
They're involved. They're good husbands. They're present, man. And that's something that I admire a lot. And it took me a different route to get there.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't regret any part of my life. Right? You make mistakes.
That's life.
That's life. You own it.
Yeah.
You don't. I think the biggest thing is once you examine and you acknowledge, acknowledge, then you can grow and move forward.
Oh, 100%.
Right?
100%. I mean, self-reflection is huge. You have to.
Huge.
Because what are you doing? You're just making the same mistake over and over again. That's the worst thing you could do is not learn from the mistake from the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So in my childhood, it was that. My parents didn't, they loved each other. They still do. They're still married. But it was a lot of time with a lot of silence. My dad didn't know how to argue. Neither did my mother. My mother's spitball of a 5'2" Puerto Rican woman.
That's actually scary.
It was, yeah, she's tough, man. She gave me a lot of great traits. But that quick trigger, she gave me that.
Yeah.
Right. And that's not a good thing.
No.
But because I knew I had that, and my father, he would hold it in and hold it in and hold it in until it came out.
Yeah. And a lot of guys in our field do that.
Yes. A lot of guys do that.
Yeah.
Right? And when it came out, it was intense.
Boiling point. Yep.
So I referenced this in the book, and I was young, and it was tough to hear, but yeah, I'd have that sharp tongue like my dad did because that's what I watched, when he did do it. And I said it to my mom one time, and I was probably being an asshole. Not probably. I can guarantee I was. Right? Let's just have ownership. And she said to me, and it just sticks in my head, man. She said, I feel sorry for your future wife.
Oh.
Because you're just like your dad.
I remember reading that in the book.
Ooh, dude. So what did I do? I took that in the wrong way. I said, I can't yell. I can't be loud. So if I'm not loud and I'm not yelling, I'm controlling. Whoa. Now I'm in control of myself. I'm controlling my life because I'm not yelling.
Right.
So in my my first marriage, I was controlled. At least I thought I was. But really, I was distant.
Yeah. Sometimes silence is louder.
Oh, man, is it ever, right? So as I'm living life like that, like I said, in the career, boom, 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 because it actually helped my career.
Yeah.
That control and that quiet presence actually was good in the firehouse.
So you're probably seeing success from it. You're like, oh, validated.
So
right
I'm
there.
100%, dude, fucking validated.
Yep.
This is it. This is working. So whatever's going on at home, what the fuck? It's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It's not my fault. There's nothing to own.
Yeah.
Look it. I got promoted.
Yep.
Look it. I got this. I got that. Man, I was wrong. Right?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I was wrong. But the reality is, once I was able to acknowledge that and come to terms with the fact that this is post-divorce or this is post-separation, I'm in my condo. I moved into a one-bedroom condo, right? Now, imagine this. I don't only move into a 1-bedroom condo. I moved into the 1-bedroom condo that I booted my cousin out of because that's where I lived with my first wife first.
Oh.
So I have to move back into that environment.
Oh, crap. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, nice, right? So I
Putting some salt on the wound.
so I actually had and we're civil, we're good. Everything's great. We co-parent, great. Everything's all good. So I have her cousin at the time, rest in peace, gut my condo. I'm like, it just can't look the same, man. I need it different, right? So I'm doing all these things, and I got the new condo. I'm out in life. I'm way too involved with the phone and the dating apps to be present at all, right? That's a whole nother podcast.
Well, let's have you back on.
If you're not healed, let me say this: if you're not healed and you're on those things, you're just steamrolling people. You are not a kind person. And I wasn't a kind person for a while.
Yeah,
you know, and that's hard to admit. That sucks.
Listen, brother, you've been admitting a lot, and I don't hear a lot of people say the words that came out of your mouth a few seconds ago as I was wrong. There's a lot of people out there who cannot say that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's what I really, 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 really hope this book lets people feel that they can say that.
Because there's nothing wrong with saying it.
And you know what? I want to add on this because ownership in me writing this book and owning my wrongs in my first marriage doesn't mean I was wrong about everything.
Right.
Right?
Right.
There's two people there.
Two people to tango, baby.
Two people to tango, man. She was wrong. I was wrong.
100%.
There's a lot of wrongs in there,
50,
right?
50.
50-50. So I just want to clarify that. And I say it in the book. I'm not a victim. I wasn't the villain. It's just that's how life happened.
100%.
Right?
It happens more often than people think.
And it happens. And I'll jump forward real quick. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I got a beautiful wife. I have beautiful stepkids. My son has step brothers and sister.
That's awesome.
I mean, I couldn't be happier.
Good.
Life ends up working when you own it.
Yeah. 100%.
And we'll come back, but you can get to a point if you own your life, man. And that's the hardest thing for people to do. But get back to that, once you examine that blueprint and you look at it and you go, oh, shit. My mom did that. My dad did that. Man, they loved the shit out of me, though.
Yep.
You know, they weren't bad people.
No.
Like you said, if there's a book, there's instructions. If your dad has it, someone have it, show it to me.
Right.
I'd like to see it.
Right. 100%. Because what they've learned from is their parents.
From their parents.
And all they're trying to do is, my dad worked fucking like 3 jobs growing up.
Different times.
And all he was trying to do is just provide for his family.
Right.
Put food on the fucking table.
Yep.
Make sure you can go play football. Make sure you want to go Cub Scouts. You put in Cub Scouts. You're just trying to give your kid a good life.
Yep. Y'all spoiled our generation.
Bad.
You guys are good people, man. Good providers. You spoiled us.
Oh, yeah. Hard.
But that's the whole thing, right? Like when I think about, I had mentioned that before, when I think about the fire service, I became the training officer, right? So things start to make even more sense to me. We train, man. We don't show up to a fire unprepared.
No.
We train our asses off because it has to be muscle memory. This is instinct now, right? There's a 6th instinct. People always talk about the 5. The 6th is your experiences, what you do, what you learn, and that training, right? And then that becomes the gut instinct. That's the 6th instinct.
Oh, dude,
in my opinion.
No, I agree with you totally because like when shit hits,
it's not science based.
when shit hits the fan, you're just acting.
Yeah,
and I'm sure you've been on plenty of calls. I've been on a few calls where it just you're on autopilot.
Yeah,
but everything's running smoothly. It's because you put the work in.
Yep. As a medic, man, you walk into a room. We gotta go.
Yeah,
we have to go. You just know. It's not the books. It's not the lessons you learned. It's your experience going, oh, shit, let's go.
I don't like the way this looks.
I don't like the way this looks. This feels wrong. And most of the time, you end up being right.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
When the hairs on the back of your neck start standing up,
Yeah.
you better listen.
So why not take all that knowledge that we do, bring it in, get off work, punch out, and bring in, do the same thing at home.
Yeah.
Train for home.
Right.
Right? Acknowledge, examine, acknowledge, and then perform. That's the key.
Yep.
Because your family, shit, dude, the job's going to end.
Yeah. And it does. And
it does. And it did. And then what do you have? You have your family.
Yep.
That's huge.
Massive.
Massive. And if you can get to that realization, like, shit, man. Like I said, life changes. We train in that fire service. I mean, we have masks now. We have air. We have oxygen.
Do you remember, I've heard stories.
I don't have a beard that I'm shoving over my face and going in a fire.
Yeah.
As a filter.
Right.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude, I've heard stories about like CFD guys going in, smoking cigars and shit. No masks. Nuts.
I mean, I'll be honest. I go in, that shit hits my eyes. I'm like, man, this shit burns. How did those guys do that?
Fuck
man?
that shit, dude. I'm good. I'm good.
And I like the fact that now I remember coming up through my job, I had a battalion chief. I'm like, man, can we get those nice tones? Because it shows we're dying 8 years before anybody else because of the damage done to our heart.
Yeah,
he looks at me. He's like, these kids, are you kidding me? Across the street from us is a gentleman's club. And he's like, what would you like? One of them to come over and to wake you up?
I mean, it would be fine. I wouldn't be upset.
He's like, do you want them to wake you up, these kids now? I'm like, but no, make it better for us, man. It's killing us.
Right. And there's nothing wrong with that. And listen, I'm all about like old gritty guys because they get the fucking job done.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
What's wrong with making it better? What's wrong with adding 8 years onto your life? There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It's a win-win.
No, I'm 100%. And to that, that's our fathers and our fathers' fathers, right? And even more so, the bigger picture, everybody's upbringing's different. I was blessed to have a mom and a dad.
Yeah.
Blessed, right? But it still doesn't take away that you have patterns inherited no matter what your situation is.
Agreed.
Right? I'm lucky as shit. Beyond. I have parents that were involved. They loved the shit out of me. They just unfortunately gave me some shitty attributes that I carried with me for a long time.
Yeah.
Right? And they still creep in.
Yeah.
This shit doesn't stop.
No, dude, that's
the work doesn't stop.
That's hardwired.
Yeah.
If you think you got to fucking figure it out, you don't.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. This is a constant day-to-day thing. Controlling your emotions, controlling your actions, controlling your thought process, how you handle certain situations. That's a day-to-day thing.
100%.
You're never going to be, I went to therapy for 2-3 years. I'm good to go. It's not, man. You're not.
That's in my book, man. Yeah. I did therapy. I thought I was, I was like, I'm the modern man. I do therapy. I'm good. No, man, I did therapy to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
Right? I wasn't taking the deep dive. And to that point, therapy is not for everybody.
No.
It's not. And that's no disrespect to anybody who doesn't want to do it, who does want to do it. Like, teach his own.
Yeah.
I suggest it. Yeah. I think it's a good route.
Gives you some good base tools to work
for sure.
with, and then you can grow yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's all good, man. And that's the reality of it. Like, it's someone to talk to who's not going to judge you.
Right. And give it to you straight.
Yeah. If you can find a group of friends that do that for you, then amen to you. That's great. My father found that after he retired.
Yeah.
And I really truly think that's why he's enjoying retirement and he's succeeding with retirement.
Good.
I always had a fear that once my dad stopped work, it'd be the couch and that would be it.
Yeah. And then from there, it's downhill.
Then it's downhill.
When you stop moving.
Yeah. But that's generational too, right?
Yep.
Like, I touch on this in the book where I truly believe in my heart of hearts, that men die earlier, and they did traditionally before, especially because they were the providers.
Yeah.
That was their existence, their identity. And then when they retired, most of their friends were at their job.
Yep.
Then they're alone. Women tend to have friends, right? And having people to talk to is a huge thing. Massive. It becomes the chapter 11 with brotherhood, sisterhood. It's we. Once you become we and you get away from the I and you realize you don't have to carry this by yourself, then life gets a little bit softer.
Yep.
And that's okay.
Oh, agreed.
Right? Right? Understanding that we don't have to be so hard. We don't have to be the tough guy.
Nope.
A tough person. We don't have to be that. But like I said, that's a constant.
Yeah.
You got to constantly work on that.
100%. Like there's times in your life that you have to be a tough guy, right?
Mhm.
Where you have to be like, shake it off. Like, we don't have time for this.
Mm-hmm.
Fire calls, medic calls, police, military, whatever you're doing. Like, but you have to know how to turn it off too.
Bingo, dude. Perfectly said. Because if you don't, I don't want to hang around with you.
Right.
I probably didn't want to hang around with old me.
Right. 100%. But you talk about being present and you hyper focus on things that truthfully don't fucking matter.
Nope.
And that's you're hyper focused on that, and then you blink and you look at your kid and they're 15, 16, 21 years old, and you missed out
Fuck
on
that.
everything.
Fuck
and guess
that.
what?
Nope.
You can't go back.
Nope. Can't. You can't. And the earlier you can, I hope people hear this podcast, pick up that book, read the book. The earlier you can start identifying those things in your life, in your blueprint, your patterns, the earlier it's going to happen and the better off your kids are going to be.
Yep.
3 months ago, with my kid, doing math homework.
Oh, is it the new math?
It's math, bro. I'm not good at math. I told you I have a graphic design degree.
I'm horrible at math too, but
They got the old school guys at the firehouse said, "Hey, Jay, draw us a circle." I'm like, "All right, cool.
I got you guys.
I got you guys. You got to keep it in one motion. You'll find a perfect circle." They're like, "He's being serious." I'm like, "You wanted a circle. I'll give you the circle."
I got you.
But I'm doing math homework with my kid. And yes, the new, whatever it is, it's all gibberish to me.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm trying to help him. While I'm there, that old pattern comes in. Clenching of my jaw. Because I understand it. And I know he understands it. I know he does. And next thing I know, I'm doing math homework and my kid's crying. Right? And it hits me like a ton of bricks. And he finishes the homework. And he goes to his room. I'm sitting at that kitchen table and I'm like, shit. I'm writing a book right now. I preach this. I got to be it. And it's okay. It's okay that I fucked up.
Absolutely.
That's something I think that's a huge part of growth, right? It's okay. I'm acknowledging it. I noticed it. Now I'm acknowledging it. Now I got to act on it. So I went to his bedroom. He's sitting on his bed. I still see those dried up tears. I'm like, fuck, man. And I sat down next to him and I said, listen, I was wrong, bud. You know I'm writing this book, right? Daddy's writing this book. And I just want to let you know it's about what I just did in there, man. And I'm trying to change. So I'm going to tell you, you know Tita? Oh, he knows Tita. Everybody knows Tita. And he's like, yeah. I go, well, I learned that actually from her. And I go, guess what, bud? I actually improved. And he's like, huh? I go, your Tita would hit me. Literally. Would hit me. And I'd be crying. And I said, I didn't hit you. I go, but I was still wrong.
Yeah.
So let's make a deal. If I get to this point again, there's going to be a jar in that kitchen. I'll put $5 in there every time because I have to have ownership of it. And I want you to be a part of that because you're a part of this.
Yeah.
Right? your patterns, your behavior. I'm trying to help you, but you're going to have accountability on me too.
That's huge, man.
Yeah, man. He's 9, but you can talk to him like that.
100%. Because now you're teaching your kid the correct way to handle their emotions and how to interact with their dad. I mean, how many parents have that conversation with a 9-year-old kid?
I hope more and more.
Me too.
I do.
But I
really
think
do.
the majority is not that way.
Yeah, for sure. And he looked at me, and he got it, and he understood. I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
Kids are smart.
Yeah. Oh, man, they're smart. They're smart. And then the last thing I told him, I said, so here's the deal, bud. You're going to be a parent one day. Maybe. You'll be a parent one day. And you're going to take all the things that I didn't do that good, and you're going to get rid of them. But the stuff that I do good, you're going to bring with you.
Yep.
Right? Because that's what I relate to, again, in the fire service, culture change. Culture change, statistically, not backing this with science. I'm pretty sure, though. I read this somewhere, right?
Right.
It's on the internet. ChatGPT.
You're right.
But it takes, on average, 10 years to change the culture of a department.
Yeah.
So with your kids, it doesn't have to be that long. You catch it early in your life as a young adult, you can catch it and you can change it.
Yeah.
Then hopefully they don't have to change that much. But they are.
Yeah.
They are. I piss them off. I know I do.
Just comes with the territory.
Yeah, it comes with the territory, dude. That 9, now he's coming to turn 10. I'm like, man, I'm not as cool as I used to be.
Not as cool.
Oh, man. He looks at me like I got 3 heads all the time. He's like, dude, what are you doing?
Damn it.
I'm cool.
I'm so cool, dude.
I'm so cool, dude.
Oh, love it. Love it, dude. Love it. Yeah, man, that's big.
Yeah.
That's big. It really is. I mean, kind of starting your kid off that way. I mean, you're giving them tools that a lot of kids don't get.
Yep. That goes phase 2, man. Phase 2 in the book is that toolkits at the end of the chapters. And there's advice on things that you can do, right? Like, when I hit my perceived rock bottom and I was in that condo alone, I had to find ways to get better. So I acknowledged it. Now, what can I do to get where I need to be? So it goes back to the fire service again, right? That's why it's so heavily based on that. And what do I do in the fire service? I train. What does training have to do? Oh, training's physical. If I can achieve physical and I can achieve patterns and growth and discipline through physical, what's that doing? It's changing my mind.
Right.
It's already, that's the process. That was the entrance, right? But like I said in the book, for everybody, it's different. Just find what works for you.
Yeah.
Mine was, I did a triathlon. That chapter almost died. That was embarrassing. But I took a lot from it. I grew from it. So I went physical. I did motivation or meditation. I'm a big person on podcast and motivational.
Yeah.
Just like the tracks and stuff. I got introduced to Zig Ziglar when I was probably 24, and the quotes became a part of my life.
Yeah.
On my door, every shift is a quote. It's always going to be a quote. My favorite part about those quotes are when people are like, is that directed at me? It's directed at nobody, but might need to think about it now.
If it's resonating.
If it's
resonating with you. You might want to self-evaluate, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
My favorite quote is, I'm too drunk to taste this chicken. Colonel Sanders. I'm joking.
I'll put that on the door next week.
There you go. Send me a picture.
Where was I at?
Sorry. Quotes on the door.
Oh, yeah, quotes on the door. So I listen to that stuff often. So that helps my brain. That helps my mind. Just conditioning myself, training my mind. And then it turned into the rucks because I was running for a while after the triathlon. Then the body said, 40 years old and running, pretty dumb.
We need to get you on some BPC 157, brother.
I know all about it, my friend.
Yeah, me
I
too.
know all about it. So then it became rucks. And I loved the rucks because I'd put 80 pounds on my back and I walk for 6 miles. And it's this route that I do around Elburn in town. And I know people probably see me every other day. Like, this guy, what is this guy doing? But that's literally where the book came from.
Yeah.
On those walks.
It's a form of meditation.
It 100% is.
Yep.
I've tried floating. The salt baths.
Oh, an episode like a float tank?
Yeah, the float tank with complete sensory deprivation.
And?
Amazing.
Oh, I want to try it so bad.
Amazing, dude. Because they have some with, like, you open the door and it's like a shower size.
Yeah.
So it's not as claustrophobic. I did that one. I'd like to challenge myself. And I was like, what about that tube? It looks like a coffin. It looks like a little jar that I can go into. They're like, yeah, that's the other version. Well, I want to do that.
Yeah.
So I did that one for an hour.
And?
Loved it.
Dude.
If you could not be claustrophobic,
yeah.
I mean, that one's tight.
Oh, I bet.
And it is. Your eyes are open. It's like squeezing your eyes closed and putting your hands over your eyes. It's pitch black.
Oh, yeah.
You can't hear anything. The key is, if you ever do it, have your arms up.
Okay.
Because here it almost feels like
constricting.
They're going to pop out.
Okay.
You know? So if you just lie like this.
Oh, you float better?
You float better.
Okay.
But that was like the Scottie Pippen to the Michael Jordan. That was
really?
the assist to meditation for me.
Oh, okay.
Because meditating's hard for me.
Is it?
My wife will tell you, I'm not diagnosed, but I am definitely an ADD or ADHD.
I'm right there
most people in our field are.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, brother. And I also love meditation.
It's awesome.
Game changer.
But that's what helped me understand it.
Yeah.
Because then I understood that I didn't have to go blank. I could have thoughts in there.
Yeah.
I can be a human being.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'm not a monk.
Right.
I'm never going to get there. It's not possible. So with that, it helped me get there. And then that was another form of my mind, of shaping my mind and learning. And then when you start putting stuff in action, then it becomes real, right? I don't meet my amazing wife, Jessica, right now, unless I'm building these patterns, these new patterns. Right? Because there's an expectation now. And I brought in not only my blueprint from my childhood. If anybody who's out there is divorced and remarried, you bring in that blueprint into the new marriage. Yeah. Holy shit. You're taking out on your new wife things that she didn't even do. Right? But I had already had a foundation of examining and acknowledging with her assistance, obviously, because I didn't see it all the time.
Right.
And I'm, like I said, truly blessed to have her in my life. She would help me see those things, and we go to therapy together.
Yeah.
And it is fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
It's awesome.
There's nothing wrong with couples therapy.
Oh, honestly, it's great.
It really is, because you have a neutral person to put each of you in check.
Yep.
Because it's hard to see the other person's view, and you always perceive the one person, this action. You're like, oh, you did this because of this.
Yep.
Well, no, they didn't do that because that you're just perceiving it that way, and you're already predetermining what you think they think or are doing, and they're behind their action. And it's not that at all. So everyone always like shits out like, oh, couples therapy, blah blah blah. There's nothing wrong with it, and honestly, it's a game changer.
I think I agree with you 100%. And think about that. 2 dudes, police, fire, love and therapy and couples therapy.
Yeah.
It's a new world, man.
New world, brother.
And it's awesome. These are the things that we need to share with the younger generations and younger people and even the older generations. It's never too late.
Never too late.
It's never too late.
No. Start now. Why the fuck not? What are you waiting for?
I mean, I would imagine if you're blessed enough to have insurance, most of them do it Pretty much. You just go online.
It's a $20 copay, and you can do it in your kitchen.
You could do it. You could do it on Zoom.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I like in person personally.
Yeah.
But when I do my own, I don't mind the Zoom. But obviously with couples, I think I might need the safe environment. I'm kidding.
Should be, was it the domestic violence? Like,
because just that being in that same room with my wife and the couples therapist, Nelson, who is just awesome at what she does.
Shout out Nelson.
Yeah, dude, she is fantastic. I respect her. I value what she does. She's going to be the forward from my book.
Love it.
Yeah, man, because hats off to helping couples realize, and I'll say this again, people who are divorced before in a new relationship, it compounds everything.
Oh, yeah.
And that doesn't take away from, I'm divorced, right?
Yeah.
Marriage is tough.
Fucking hard.
It's hard, man.
Yeah.
I love it, but it's fucking hard.
Dad, is it hard?
45 years and still working at it.
It's fantastic. But that's the key, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to work at it.
Yep.
You got to work at it. Once you stop watering those seeds in that plant,
100%, man.
it's gone, right? So, yeah, you go to that phase. You go to the mental. I'm putting the work in. And I get to the point in my life where, man, what's going to fall? Is there going to be a bottom that falls out?
Yeah.
No. Right now, I have stepkids who I told them on the day of our wedding, like, I'm not your dad, but I want to be a positive presence for you. That's
Right.
it.
Right.
Right? So I have that. My son has siblings. Life is beautiful. Life is good. Life is fucking short.
Oh, so short.
Right? So why not make it better for yourself? Right? So that's where this book came in. And in my career, I'll just touch on that real fast. In my career, I was a medic at first, right? Fucking love being a medic. I miss it. I know there's a lot of fire guys. Medic ain't their thing.
Right, right.
And that's okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Teach their own. But I loved it. Because in that platform, I felt the greatest service to the public and to my community.
Yeah.
As I mentioned in the beginning of the podcast, servant leadership is the best, man. You get to lead and serve other people, build them up.
Yeah.
So once I went from medic and then I got bumped up to lieutenant, now I'm at a badass position in the firehouse.
Right.
You're still going in, you're leading your guys, you're leading your people. But I'm not on the box anymore. So that was away. It was gone.
For people who don't know what the box
The
means.
box is the ambulance.
Ambulance.
Yeah, yeah. So at that point, I'm starting to miss it.
Yeah.
Shoot, I really did love being a medic.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So with the timeline in my career, with attrition and retirements and everything, the spot open for battalion chief, and I'm proud to be a battalion chief. I'm proud of my career. Is it where I want to be right now? Well, lieutenant's a pretty badass spot.
Yeah, right.
But for the timeline in my department where I'm needed right now, it fits me. Because
What's the saying? It's plungers. You guys rank are like the trumpets, right?
yes, the plungers.
Well, when I was when I was in the Coast Guard, we would be at the station up in Chicago for the summer,
Yeah.
and we hang out with the dive team all the time. Great fucking dudes,
Yeah.
fire dive team and police. And this little guy comes down and he's like, "You know what these things are?" I'm like, "Trumpets?" He's like, "Nah, they're fucking plungers. The more of you have, the more shit you gotta fucking deal with." And I'm like, "Dude, you ain't lying."
That's amazing. That is fucking amazing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's true.
It's so true.
That's true.
It's so true.
But I'm telling you, so I could dwell on it, right? I could dwell on, I'm not a medic. I'm not serving as many people as I'd like to. What can I do? So then I start realizing, I'm like, wait a minute. I want to be a part of the culture change. I've been doing that for as many years as I can, doing what I can. Now I'm in the position where I can make change, right? I can
Absolutely
try to help teach history to the young guys, teach what the old school guys were like that I respect, I love, but you take the bad of that blueprint and you chuck it.
Yeah.
And then you make sure you train and you tell these guys the great that they got us, right? Because that's where tradition has to live. Because you can motherfuck the bad guys, old guys, all you want, but that's not going to get you anywhere.
No.
Right? That, like I said, generational bashing, leave that.
No, dude. Any hate in general.
Leave that at the door.
Dude, fucking check the hate, check the ego, check all that shit.
Yeah.
Be humble.
Yep. So then I realize, whoa, I have my own shift. This is who I serve. I serve them because if I open my drawer at work, I have their names, their wives, their kids. That's who I'm serving right now.
Yeah. It's new purpose.
And they have cousins, and they have aunts, and they have uncles. And my responsibility right now is one job.
Yep.
Get them home to those people. I mean, hairs, man. Like, that responsibility that's crazy. Then I think about myself, and I'm like, shit. What the hell?
Right.
Man, if these guys could have seen me in the condo.
It's a great time for the condo.
So I realized that's amazing. That's such an incredible gift to be given, is you had the privilege to serve the guys coming up. So while I'm doing that, and I'm doing the rucking, and it's all combining, right? The meditation on the walks and the leadership and motivational stuff that I'm listening to in there, combined with my actions in the real world, where I'm like, man, I really love these guys.
Yeah.
Right? And that's another thing. I sent you that chapter alone, right? Like that, the guy I worked with, he passed away. But he said, I love you.
Yeah.
To the other guys in the firehouse.
I said all the time.
I don't know if he was, because these guys were old. When I started, they were all in their 50s.
Yeah.
And he would say it on the phone, and you'd see the other guys like kind of
What?
cringe a little.
Yeah,
like,
what?
And I was like, is he fucking with him? He is, but he means it.
Yeah.
So Bob changed. He changed me in a huge way. So then I look at my members. I'm like, I love these guys. I love their families. I love serving them. So how can I get this? How can I help more people? Right? And that's where the book came up.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man. It's if it literally, because I don't want to get emotional, but if it gets one person the perspective that I have in life and helps them and helps their child and their children and their family, then I win.
It's a spiderweb effect, brother.
Yeah, man.
If you help one person, it's going to help, countless. And it
Yeah.
just keeps going and going and going. So you're changing one life, but you're actually changing multiple.
And it's what a gift.
What a gift.
What a gift. And to be on this show, man, like, I'm blessed.
Oh, brother, we're blessed for you coming on.
It's awesome.
Blessed for you coming on,
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I would say carrying the fire, man. Pick it up. It'll be out in a couple of weeks. It's I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be in the field that we work in, to be able to use that knowledge to share with everybody.
As you should be. And here's the thing, you guys. If you're listening to this podcast, this is not just for a book for firefighters. This is not a book for first responders. This is not just a book for military. It's a book for anybody and everybody. You could be a banker, lawyer, doctor, nurse, whatever.
Yep.
It will benefit you.
I appreciate that, brother, a lot. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, man. We're going to take a quick break, and
Cool.
we'll be right back, man.
All right. Sounds good.
Hey, guys, this episode is brought to you by Murphy Carter Law. This one, I'm proud to announce, this is a great partnership with us. They are a phenomenal law firm. I've known Rick for a very long time. He's a fantastic guy. Heart of gold. He supports organizations like Project Fire Buddies who give back to kids with terminal illness.
this guy cares. He is a staunch advocate for first responders. He's just a blue collar guy. He really is. He was a union construction worker at one point, and now he's just a shark in the courtroom. And that's just a fact. You're not going to go wrong by going with Murphy Carter Law. I promise you that. They will fight for you like they fight for their own family, like they fight for their mother, like they fight for their father, their brother, or their sister. That's just who they are. And they advocate for you guys. I promise they will fight for you guys tooth and nail. That's what they're all about, to make you guys whole again, or to get you close to that as possible and by any means necessary. They've won major cases already. I have some notes over here. They have $11.5 million truck accident case. They have a $9.5 million medical malpractice case and another $7.1 million delivery truck accident. They handle their business. If you're looking for a lawyer, if you've been in a situation like Carrie and I have, Murphy Carter Law, check them out. Go to murphycarterlaw.com. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Tell them that Beyond the Dispatch sent you.
Good. Well, was there a warning that popped up?
No.
It must have been it. Or do you see the
Pause
audio?
button. Yep.
Do you see the audio going up and down on the screen to the left?
Yep.
All right,
both
cool.
of them.
All right, cool. Sometimes the cord in the back will get pushed out a little bit. And dude, I lost like an hour of an episode once.
Ooh.
I almost fucking came unglued.
Oh.
Relax. What are you doing? Take a step back. Motherfucker. I just feel bad because it's like people come here and then I'm like, now I'm wasting your fucking time because I'm an idiot. You know, like I feel bad for that. Like I love doing podcasts. Like this is,
I think it's fun.
Dude, this is honestly one of the best things ever. I didn't think I would like it this much. I fucking love it. And it's just like that purpose for me. And then when I get these emails from people like, thank you for what you're doing, I'm like, this is fucking working.
You're like a natural, though.
It's fantastic.
I don't know about natural, but
It's fantastic.
I fiddle fuck through it.
You popped my cherry, brother.
He told me that, and I was like, oh, I'll be gentle. I'll be gentle. All right, good?
On
Good?
you.
All right, cool. Good? All right, cool. All right, so we're back from break, brother. I wanted to bring up something because we talked about therapy. We talked about a bunch of great stuff. The one thing I did want to bring up is like if you guys are looking to go into therapy, you have to go into it with the mindset of I'm going to be honest, and you have to be truthful with yourself.
Yep.
And actually put the work in. We're not checking boxes here.
Nope.
Because if you do it, only thing you're doing is you're wasting your therapist's time, you're wasting your time, and you're going to get nothing out of it.
100%. And I think the other big thing that people need to know is they're not diagnosing you.
Right.
That's not what it's about. It's about talking. It's about ownership.
Right.
Right? If you go into it expecting, well, they didn't tell me what was wrong with me.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with you, man.
Right. Right.
Just talk.
Talk.
Get it out. It's amazing. I think my favorite part about therapy, when I do individual therapy or even with my wife, with couples therapy, is when they let you talk. And then you're talking, then you look at them and they just look at you and they're like, figured that out, huh? And I'm like, yeah,
It only took me fucking 3 weeks. Had to learn the hard way, but I finally figured it out. Yeah.
My first therapist actually was in New Lenox, Laura Jackman. Shout out,
Laura.
Amazing. And she was so good at that. And I think it's an art.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just they lead you into it, they bring you to the water, and you're like, man, I got it.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. And she just smiles at me. And she's like, yep, I've been here for a while.
I've been waiting. I don't think too, it's just like negative emotions, right? So hate, embarrassment, fear, all those things are negative emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And that those things are to help protect you. Your ego steps in.
Yep.
You guys there's what's to be embarrassed about? Because everyone goes through life. Everyone has their own struggles. And it's no different. So like if you see somebody on Instagram, whatever it is, or at work and you think they're perfect and they have it all together, guess what? I guarantee they don't.
A lot of cuts and edits. Right?
100%.
But that's life.
Yes.
You're cutting and editing your whole life, your entire life, not to not show the bad.
Right.
right? You're just trying to correct yourself.
Right. And there's nothing wrong
No,
with
there's
that.
nothing wrong with that at all.
There's
It's
nothing,
funny that you said that, though, with that whole perspective of the embarrassment and stuff like that, right?
because it's a thing, man.
It is. It 100% is.
And you don't want anyone to know your shortcomings because it makes you feel like you're less of a man or woman or whatever. And it's the exact opposite. You know how liberating it is to just like not even like put your shit on Front Street, but in the sense you are putting your shit on Front Street. It's like, this is who I am. I'm
Yeah.
not ashamed of it.
Yeah.
So like when I did my podcast episode about who I was, like I talked about everything, dude. I didn't care.
Yeah.
I talked about my learning disorder. I talked about all this, and this. And afterwards I was like, holy fuck,
Feels
dude, I
good.
feel amazing.
Yeah, it feels good.
amazing.
It feels good.
Because when you don't have to have those negative emotions pop in, all you got is like you start to slowly see like it's more just positive emotions.
Yeah.
And you will see your life change. Your mindset will change.
100%.
And when your mindset changes and you get that mental clarity, you feel like you're on cloud 9, man.
yeah.
And nothing can ruin that for you.
Yeah.
Because someone comes up to be like, oh, they throw a hot plate of shit on your table and you're just like, oh, cool, man. Like, I'm sorry that happened for you.
Yep.
And then
And it annoys the shit out of some people.
it sends motherfuckers off, dude. And you're just like,
Yeah.
what I can control is what I control. And that's how I live my life. It's just like, I'm not going to get upset over things that I can't control.
Yeah.
Only things I can control is what I do. And you talked about a bunch of good stuff in meditation and self-reflection. If you're not spending quiet time with yourself, what are you really doing? You're masking the problem.
You're masking. And I'll say this to add on to that. When I started this process and doing it with therapy and all that stuff, I'm not going to lie. Like, I felt like it was a front and it was an act at
Right.
first because
Right.
I had to push the hey man, surf's up, like
Right.
that attitude. I had to become it, right? And in the beginning, it felt unnatural. Like, man, I do love people. I love helping people, but I play football and I'm a firefighter,
Yeah. I have to be tough.
I'm
man.
tough,
Yeah.
right?
Talk about emotions.
right? And my wife, when you watch this, my resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Like, it's a hard thing. So when I started doing these, my Instagram and recording myself and stuff,
Oh, it's awkward
Dude,
as
it's
fuck, dude. How many
terrible.
takes did you do?
I can't even count. Jessica texted me back the one day. I sent her I think the second one I did. She's like, "Why are you yelling and why are you so mean?" I'm like, "Ooh, that's the wrong route to go with here."
Yeah.
But it is if you live it and you do it, all of a sudden, years later, you're like, "Holy shit, that's me now."
Yeah.
I am kind. I am happy.
Yes.
I am happy.
And you always have been.
Yeah.
You've been not determined, but like your default settings.
Yep.
As a child, that's your default settings, and you revert back to your default settings.
Yep.
So when you try to go out of
Your
your comfort,
blueprint.
your blueprint, 100%. So when you go off your blueprint, you think you're being this fake person,
Yep.
but you're really not.
Yeah.
You still have kindness and love in you. It's just, how often have you explored it?
Yep.
Not often.
Nope. And I would venture to guess the beauty of, if you ask your dad, like with age, you do get a little bit more of the relaxation. I don't give a shit, right? You're more at peace with
Yeah.
life, right? You've been through the bullshit,
Right.
but why not get there earlier,
Right.
right? That
Why
to me,
wait?
that's huge.
Why wait?
Why wait? Why have that be the path that we keep following? We don't have to, you know? And with the point that you said earlier, when I became the training officer, the first thing I did was we go to Bedford Park and we have multiple companies over there from different departments, and stepped on my little pedestal, you know, because I'm a training officer for Bridgeview now.
Yeah.
But I told everybody, I said, listen, this is my opinion. Take it for how you will. But I don't believe any one of you are fucking lazy. You're not lazy. You do want to train. The reason you don't want to train is because you're afraid of fucking up in front of your peers.
So true.
So we
man.
have to stop that. You
So
know, like
true.
when I took classes, You know what I learned? You volunteer, you go first, everybody's expecting you to fuck up.
Yeah.
And then you get it over with.
Get over it. It's a Band-Aid. Rip it off.
You get it over with, and I'm going to learn more from those mistakes than I am doing it after watching 5-10 people go.
Yeah. 100%.
That's life.
Guess what? Everyone starts out at the fucking bottom, boys
Yep.
and girls.
Yep.
Everyone, you have this salty old veteran who can do it with his eyes closed. Guess what? They had to start somewhere
They
too.
were green too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was like that with SWAT. It's just like, I don't want to fuck up in front of these guys. These guys are all fucking operators and blah, 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 blah. And then after I took a step back, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
I don't care.
Liberating.
Oh, it's so liberating.
That's what I told him. I said, here on the fire ground, on the training grounds, when I'm here, you're going to fuck up with purpose,
Yeah.
right? There's a purpose behind it. Because in reality, now let's have some real talk, you can't do it out there.
It's unforgiving. Because now
It's
it's life or
somebody's
death
life.
or somebody else's life.
Yes. Right? So let's do it here and let's shed the bullshit of I'm afraid to do this, or I'm too cool, or the one thing that I did in the beginning of my career, and I admit it to the guys now, like I own it, man. You got that? Yeah, I got it. I didn't get it.
Oh, I did that all the time.
I had no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Hey man, just fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
The wrong fucking jobs to fake it till you make it.
Yeah. You can fake it and make it like with other things, but like that, not a
this,
chance. Not a
this.
chance.
It's somebody's life.
Yeah. Especially when you're handling medications.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. But like we say, man, once you get to that point, that liberating feeling, then you can do the best part of it. You pass that on.
Yep.
Right? You make it better for the next person. And that lesson in the firehouse, I freaking love.
Oh, it's
Because
the
you
best.
could take that to anywhere.
Yeah.
Make it better for the next person.
Right.
Why in the world would you treat someone the way you didn't want to be treated? Oh, it's my turn?
Exactly.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. 100%. Same thing with like new guys. Like, I made it a point to like kind of step in, like, hey man, like, how you doing? Like,
Yep.
do you have any questions? Call me. And then when I was in investigations as a detective, like I started a mentor program. I did my research. I called different departments, send me your stuff. And I started designing our own like mentorship. And
It's awesome.
because it's just like, I remember starting out as a new cop, like, and I'm like, I had a house, I had a wife, my kid was on the way, and like I was panicking through FTO because I'm thinking I'm gonna get fired for some bullshit, and I wasn't even close to it. But like that's the things that are going through your mind. So you have all that shit stacked on top of the job you have to do when you're responding to domestics, you're responding to accidents, you're responding to this, and this.
And hats off to that field. I don't know how you guys do it.
Oh,
I don't know how. I don't.
it's the same way like you love the box. Like I loved being on the street. I loved going there, and I loved trying to make someone's day, a little less shitty.
Yeah.
Or if someone did beat up their wife, like now you're going to jail. I'm gonna hold you to it. And
So much respect for it, dude. It's that world and that encapsulates everything we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Because therapy, talking, brotherhood, you don't have to carry those things by yourself.
Right.
Right. And the more we talk about it, the more, man, police, they need it.
Oh, bad.
And I'm not saying fire doesn't.
They both do.
They both do.
Yeah.
But man, I'm telling you, from our perspective, I think you could ask all the firefighters, holy crap. I couldn't imagine being in those shoes.
Suicide rates through the roof, man.
Through the roof.
Turn the news on, and you'll see like cops are crucified over the dumbest fucking shit.
It's tough, man. It's tough to watch.
Oh, it's heartbreaking, and
And to watch the career change.
yeah,
Right?
Oh,
Because I've got to watch it live,
yeah.
being on the streets with you guys. And man,
It's scary too because yes, is it tough on police? Absolutely. But at the same time, now we're putting like innocent families and men and women at risk because now we're being harder on police and so light on criminals now, and we're empowering these guys to start standing up and fighting back against the police when they're 100% wrong, and then also innocent people get hurt in the mix, like carjackings and auto theft in Cook County. It's just like.
Yeah.
These kids are coming with guns and, they're shooting at people and they're just out on the street the next day.
yeah. And the the biggest thing we can do, because we're pretty powerless to the powers that be, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the power that we have is we take it in our own hands and we make ourselves healthier,
Yes.
right?
Right.
Because we need police officers.
Oh, absolutely.
We need, and I know I surprised you by letting you know earlier, we have a shortage.
Yeah. Which
It's
is crazy.
right?
Crazy. Being a firefighter was such a sought after career. I mean, I remember taking a police test and there's like 500 people for one job.
Yeah.
And then
That's how it was when I started.
yeah, in Chicago FD, it's like the list just goes
Yep.
on and on
Yep.
and on and on.
Yep.
So when you said that to me, I'm like, oh wow,
It's
dude.
both fields in different regards.
right.
Ours is hours. Overtime. Doesn't matter what generation you're in. If you have a family, overtime's nice.
Oh, absolutely.
It helps. But at what cost,
Exactly.
right? Texas is starting to do it already. There's a few departments out there. They're going to 24/72s,
Okay.
which you get the 3 days off. Wonderful. And that's not just you get 24/72, same paper. No, you get rid of your Kelly days. And for people that don't know what Kelly days are, they're automatic days given off to help offset overtime,
Right.
So those will be taken away because you don't have those hours anymore.
Right.
So it does make sense.
Yeah.
Right. We do have people out there supporting us on our mental health, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you guys do.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what a lot of people do, and it's great. I don't think enough people do it.
Yeah. It needs to be more
And
mainstream.
it needs to be screamed from the mountaintops.
Yeah.
We have people, and I think I feel so passionate about it now with my position, right? I protect these guys. I serve these guys. That's not just on a fire.
Yeah.
That's their lives,
Yeah.
right? So their mental health. I'm only a good officer if the team that I'm a part of, that I serve, if they're good husbands, wives, parents, that's when I succeed.
Right.
When they go home and they don't have to decompress as much
Right.
because of the job in my walls. Outside of the walls, I can't help you that much,
Yeah.
right? We see stuff.
Yeah. Right.
We see the dark side of life, and it stinks, but we handle it, but we can handle it better.
For sure. 100%. And there's a lot of departments. Mine in case is or point in case is, we teamed up with First Responders Wellness out of
Yep.
Lombard. And if we have like a big incident, like for my shooting, they brought people in and they would do a debrief with like people who were there, people at the police department, people blah, 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 blah. And it goes on.
that branch goes out far, man.
Huge.
It affects a lot of people.
Huge. But that's like a good step in the right direction. And now we do once a year visits where you go and you get some tools. And there's plenty of guys who come up and be like, hey, I want to see a therapist, and then they go and they
Yeah,
send
the
them-
resources are there for
And
both
it's-
sides now, which is
Yeah,
wonderful.
which is fantastic, and it should be mandatory.
It should be.
It should be mandatory.
It should be. That's a tough line. It should be. I think we can cross that
Yeah.
line. How do I say this correctly? We'll have a better chance of crossing that line now
Yeah.
because
right.
of generations,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That old blueprint, guys.
Oh, yeah.
You weren't getting that.
No, not even close.
You weren't
stop
getting
being
that.
a pussy.
Yeah. And shit, man. Like, I'm not going to fault it. It was their generation.
Right.
They didn't have the resources we have, right?
Right.
So if we don't do it now, that's on us,
Exactly.
right? Like, I touch on it. I talked about Bob earlier. My coworker, he passed away. I worked his call. He lived in town.
Oh,
I worked the full arrest.
brother.
I mean, that's something that'll never leave your mind.
No.
It never. Those visuals are there. That's the guy who taught me
Right.
to say I love you
Yeah.
to other dudes in the fire service and feel okay with it. But that loss, that was tough. And they brought in the team to the firehouse, and I'm surrounded, as I mentioned before, a bunch of old salty dogs who are 50 years old, and they've been in this career for a long time.
Yeah.
They don't think the way I do,
Right.
right? I've always embraced my emotions. I was an artist growing up. I grew up with kids in art class.
Yeah.
I respected. I loved them. They're brilliant.
Yes.
They're outcasts.
Yeah.
Right? And people don't treat them the same. I was a football player. So I saw both worlds.
Yep.
And I saw how they got shat on.
Yeah.
And it sucked.
Oh, it's horrible.
Right?
Kids are cruel.
And it is. They are. But in that world, I saw a lot more emotion. And I saw that it was okay. Right? So in that room, with the therapist or the counselor and all these old salty dogs, none of them are crying. They go, and they get to me, and I'm like, fucking man, I'm gonna be me. I cried,
100%.
I let it out. I'm glad I did, because I do remember everything is dismissed. We leave, we're walking out. Those guys came up to me individually to give me a hug.
Love it.
Right?
Love it.
They didn't do it in front of people, but they still did it.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Yeah.
It's in all of us, man.
100%, man. And for you to show that vulnerability, I mean, hats off to you, man, because that takes some true fucking strength, because now you're being judged by your peers.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to not care and show it raw and authentic, I think it probably put a little spark into them, hopefully.
You know, I hope I do. I think in the end, it gave them a different perspective and maybe respect
Yeah.
for me,
100%.
you know, because I said, fuck it.
Yeah.
I have to be me. You know, I have to let it out, man. I love this guy. Like,
Yeah.
this was one of my mentors.
Shaped you.
Yeah. And I'm pouncing on his chest, you know?
Yeah.
So I think in the end, right? Like, I love that you brought this up again about the therapy and about that stuff, because it's on us.
It is.
Not just our field. It's on us as
Humans.
moms,
Yeah.
dads, you know, community, people in the community, to make this place better.
100%. Because I think majority of people focus more on the negative. We
Yeah.
should all be focusing more on the
Well, let's
positive.
just hold up our cell phones and we'll see why.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
We could stay here for another couple hours talking about that.
Cell phones in general, man. Yeah, 100%. Like, I fall victim to it still to this day. You know, like, I'll go on the podcast Instagram, and next thing you know, like, I just scrolled through for 45 minutes to an hour, and I literally did nothing besides waste an hour of my life. And you look up, you're like, holy shit, that flew by.
Yeah.
And all you're getting is this cheap dopamine dump, and you
Yep.
just feel fucking shitty afterwards. But I don't think people really realize the magnitude of that has on your mental psyche.
Oh, man, it's bad.
It's so bad.
It's bad.
Because
that addiction it's not, if people don't have an understanding, I mean, working in our fields, we see addiction.
oh yeah.
The phone's not much different.
No. It's probably worse in some cases.
It's accessible. It's
Yeah.
it's in your pocket 24 hours a day,
Yep.
right? So you easily get caught in that rabbit hole.
Oh man. Entertain me, guys. Like, look at your phone. If you have an iPhone, I'm sure Samsung has the same thing. Look at how many hours you spend on your phone. It'll tell you. And what you look at, Instagram, YouTube, messaging, photo, like anything, and it tells you how much time you're spending on your phone and what category you're spending it in. It might open your eyes.
No thanks.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
You want to double down on that. I would say take your phone and I'm not suggesting this, but I would say take your phone. If you want to have real accountability, switch your phone with your partner. Say, now look at what you spend your time on.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
That's aggressive,
That's
but ownership,
ownership. Yeah.
right? And I'm going to go home and my wife's going to watch this and she's going to say, give me your phone.
Yeah. Here you go.
And I'm going to be like, look at it. And you're going to see a lot of the time is spent on two apps right now because I have to redo my script 5,000 times.
Mine's like Spotify.
I'm learning.
Yeah, dude. So 100%. But just like you said, like, you're a big fan of podcasts. I'm also a big fan of podcasts, like, or in like self-motivation or self-help, or, you know, kind of getting the spiritual path, or getting yourself back on track.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'll listen, like, I'll go on a walk or I'll go on a workout and I'll listen to people talk about, you know, developing their own self and their own consciousness and this and this, and it's just like
The science of the
hours
brain,
and hours
man.
and hours.
It's
Yeah.
fascinating. Yeah.
Oh, it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
all at the fingertips. So it's like, yes, phones are great for some tools, but
Yeah, for
also
sure.
horrible.
Yeah,
for
for
others.
sure.
Yeah, man.
If you, I mean, if you have the discipline
Yeah, that's
to
it.
keep it right, to
Keys
keep it
right
to the
there.
thing that helps you grow and to do things that are only positive.
That's the key, though. And you have to take a look and be honest with yourself. Can you be disciplined enough to do those things? I'll tell you right now, like, dude, I went on a hunting trip. It's the beginning of March, and I've never been hunting. But we went hog hunting down northwest-ish Texas, Breckenridge, near Breckenridge, Texas. Small town. You probably don't know what it is, but it was so nice. And I fell in love with hunting, and I didn't shoot anything.
Yeah.
It was just being in nature, being away from my fucking phone. I saw the sunset, sunrise. I got to be out in nature, walking through it, and I'm just like, I'm hooked.
That's freedom right there.
This
man.
is what life
Yeah.
is about. And when I came home, I felt so at peace.
Yeah.
So at peace, just being disconnected.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is the best feeling. I experienced that. I was out in England years ago and put on my my golf bag. I brought my golf clubs with me. Hopped on the train. Went to a golf course. I was like, "Hey, you guys got a tee time?" And he's like, "I'm not going to do my English accent here." And he's like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, he's like, "Well, no, we have people teeing off in 10 minutes, and I'm fully dressed, ready to go." I'm like, "Well, I kind of just stopped by from Chicago."
Yeah. Right.
I'm like, "Can you squeeze me in before those 10 minutes?" And he's like, "Holy yeah." He's like, "Go ahead." So I go
Awesome.
out there, and one of my decompressions is golf.
Yeah.
Right.
I can see why.
And it is not because when I got married to Jessica, she's like, "Oh crap, he's a golfer. Shoot." And I'm like, no. I'm not 6 hours away with the guys
Yeah.
stumbling when I come home. It's after shift. I walk, do it in 2.5 hours, and I'm done.
Yeah.
Because I'm just out there disconnected.
Yep.
The only thing that's connected might be motivational stuff going through my head.
Yeah.
Or music, my Cali reggae or reggae music.
There you go.
And I feel so much better. Like I'm grounded to be able to go home and be the person I have to be, you know? But golf's the easy way. I mean, for me, that's the easy way to decompress.
It is, but then at the same time, it's just
Unless
like
I'm shooting bad.
that's what I was going to bring up. It's just like it's also a very frustrating game too.
Yes.
So if that's your happy place, man, that hats off to you, brother, because that's a lot of self control that you can literally.
Man, golf, you go to so many ways how it represents life, right?
Oh, dude, like you want to test your patience and you want to see where you're at with your own self control and your emotions.
Yeah.
Go play around with golf
Oh, yeah.
and not get upset.
My game gets rolling. I start playing good in the season. I'll go to that old school course. I don't even know if they're going to be open for much longer. Hopefully they do, but Big Run.
Yo, they're I think Sicko bought it.
Sicko bought it, right?
Yeah, so they'll be open.
So I, whenever I'm shooting good, I'll go there just to be like, all right, that's a reality check.
It's a tough course too.
Back to the drawing board.
It's a tough course, and
It's
then
tough.
they weren't taking care of it for a
No,
while.
they
so
weren't.
They
They weren't.
But I think Sicko stepped up and
Oh,
they're-
cool.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm horrible, atrocious at golf, but I do like it because I get to go out with my buddies, and you get to have real, legit conversations.
Yeah, for
with your
sure.
buddies.
Yeah, the walls come down.
Oh, dude.
People's guards come down. They're real,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's actually where, and I like that you bring that up because that's actually one of the social situations where if it's not an outing, we'll take those out of there.
yeah.
Outings don't count. But if you're out there with your guys, that's literally where like my wife will ask, like, "Well, how's so and so?" I'm like, "I don't know.
Yeah.
Didn't you just see him?" "Yeah, we just hung out."
Yeah.
But on a golf course, you talk,
Oh, you talk.
right? You talk about life. You talk about the issues. You talk about the good things. You talk about everything,
Yep.
you know? But real quick, I want to go back to that England. So I'm out
Please,
there.
oh,
This
yeah,
is
sorry.
just to reference what you were talking about. So I'm out there. I'm walking. I'm in England. Nobody knows where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
My phone died.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Oh, I bet it was.
It was amazing. That round to me will go down as probably one of my favorite rounds I've ever had because I'm out there and I'm like, I'm not going to be the guy taking pictures at every hole.
Yeah.
Take it up here, man.
Dude.
Mental snapshots.
To be completely submersed and aware of where you're at, not having any distractions, and music is a distraction.
Yeah, it is.
And to be alone with your thoughts and process your thoughts. I
Yeah.
mean, man, it is liberating and it's beautiful.
It was awesome.
It's so cool.
But as a medic, I'm like, if I have a heart attack, I'm screwed.
Oh, no, the dude's 10 minutes behind me to get you, but she might be gone by then.
They're not going to know who the hell I am.
This American fuck's dead. I did want to touch on it. We don't have to talk about it if you don't want
sure.
to, but how did you handle the loss of your buddy? So you did. I mean, so it's a little bit more involved than just losing your friend. It's you were there and you worked him, and yeah, man, and I've done CPR on people too, and it's just like it does kind of fuck with you. But I've never done CPR on my buddy.
Yeah.
So how was that for you?
Oh man. Obviously, man, it was tough. Those kinds of things, they don't leave, right? It's just, I would equate it to, and I, God forbid, never have it, but the loss of a child.
Yeah.
Like, you are never fully healed, but you heal.
Yeah.
Right? Time and distance,
I can relate.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Are the reasons those things might happen. But in the book, I mention my childhood friend, Meredith, who at 15 was diagnosed, or before 15, she passed away at 15. She had cancer, and it was brutal. But that was my first time in life that kind of built foundations for me.
Yeah.
And good blueprints.
Yeah.
Right? Because there are good blueprints from when you're a kid. Some of them might be painful.
Yeah.
But they're good because the lessons that they give you, they're invaluable.
Yeah.
Right? So I think I handled death after Meredith because that was tough.
Oh,
I was 15. I always tell people about that situation. She was a saint on earth. She was amazing. Just such an amazing human being. Taught me so much about strength, staying positive.
Yeah.
I mean, positive in that situation.
Oh God.
I can't even comprehend that.
Yeah. Not even
Right?
close.
But she gave me that foundation to deal with it. Right. But at that point in my life, and I don't gear or tell anybody to go in a certain direction, but what helped me then was faith, right? I'm not telling anybody what you need to believe in, but you have to have faith in something,
Yeah.
right? Faith in yourself, faith in something maybe bigger than you,
Right.
right? I don't like to talk those conversations because I think those are very personal for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I respect everybody's.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a lot of faith. And that faith definitely carried me through with Meredith. Drawing. I drew her portrait, then I gave it to her dad at the funeral. That was probably 6 hours at night, staying up with just, back in the day, I think probably Tupac playing in the background.
Hell yeah, brother.
Right? And that was my therapy, was drawing. You know, my art that was a big thing for me. That was, like I had mentioned, the kids and my friends in art class, that was where my empathy was created.
Yeah.
That's where that blueprint really became something huge in my life that I get uncomfortable when people speak ill about other people.
Yeah.
Right? Or make fun of. Or that's not my thing.
Yeah.
Right? I think we're all better than that as people.
Oh, agreed. I mean, there's
Right?
one thing, you're busting your buddy's balls.
Yeah,
That's one thing.
come
But when
on.
you're,
Yeah, for
when you're
sure.
intentionally like
Yeah. Being
belittling
hurtful.
or hurtful,
Yeah.
that I don't like that either.
Right? So with Bob, having the counselor come in was huge. Getting that off my chest and feeling the support of the older guys was big.
Yeah.
That was game changer.
Yeah.
Because one of the barn bosses who I had on up here on That's the Guy I Want to Be, he was one of the guys. I can remember the hallway when he pulled me over and hugged me. I remember one of my battalion chiefs at the time at his funeral, because I'm bawling, walking me. And this guy, I never thought had this in him, compassion in him,
Yeah.
to walk up with me to the casket.
Yeah.
And that made a big impact, you know? I think at that point in my life, 29 or 30, maybe 30, I think that support is literally what got me through.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I could probably say I boozed too much
Yeah.
at that point, you know? I touched on that in the book, like the drink in my hand in the condo. Like I was doing that too much,
Yeah.
you know, because that's avoidance.
Oh, 100%. I also lived that, man. I lost one of my best friends in 2019. And that was like start my career. I was a cop at 17, and then 19 lost him, and it fucking wrecked me.
It's 19, you said?
In 2019, yeah.
Yeah.
He took his own life, and he's also a big proponent of for this podcast.
Yeah.
A lot of, mental health and me pushing for this, and then experiencing depression myself, hitting rock bottom, and then finding the basement, and then thinking of him. I mean, he was a big reason why the podcast started.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful way to honor him,
Oh, absolutely.
right?
And that's the thing too. So it's just like, out of no matter how bad the situation is, good things will come from it.
Amen to that.
And that's a mindset you have to keep in mind, because you can always be like, God, why? God, why?
Yeah.
But there's lessons to learn.
Yes.
And any bad situation you are in, there's a lesson to learn. You're just not looking for it,
Or avoiding.
or you're avoiding it.
Right?
Yep.
And I love that you just had the courage to say, I face depression. Right?
Oh, dude, 100%.
Right?
I'm
So
not
have I.
ashamed of it.
Yeah, no, so have I.
Because that's what made me who I am
Yeah.
today. I'm a completely different person before I got shot until now. I'm a completely different person.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Strength in adversity, man.
Things that happen to you, trials and tribulations in your life, is just lessons to learn, and makes you stronger. It makes you who you are. And you can look at it in a victim perspective of why, my arm's never going to be the same. I'm going to have permanent nerve damage. I'm at higher risk for stroke because I'm missing the artery, and blah, 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 and feel bad for me. I don't feel bad for me. I double down, and I'm not letting that piece of shit get the best of me and ruin my life, and with my kid and my wife and my family. I'm going to double down. Hey, I'm all in.
That's
dude.
awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
That's fantastic.
So whatever's happening in your life, take a step back.
Yeah.
Do some self-reflecting.
100%. Because everything that we've touched on today, right? Self-reflection, the brain, right?
Yeah.
It's going to act on what you feed it.
Oh,
And we're not talking food and alcohol. That's another aspect. But what you teach yourself and talk to yourself and how you talk to yourself.
Oh, dude, huge.
Man, I'll be the first one to raise my hand. I talk so much shit about myself for so many years, right? I've never said this out loud. I can't remember how many times in my life I have said you're a piece of shit.
All the time.
To my own.
Same.
Dude. And I don't anymore.
You're not good enough.
Yeah.
You suck. You're so fucking stupid.
Woo.
Guess what? Self-talk, that's what you become.
Yep.
Your thoughts is what you become. You are not your thoughts. Remember that.
Yep. And I equate it to, especially with this book and the way we're touching on things, right? Like, men are still men, people.
You're right.
Right? So one of the things I always think about when it comes to the brain and the mind is we always have, and you hear it a lot now, man. You hear it, brother. You hear it all the time. Hard times make for strong men, strong men, blah, 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 blah. How about we don't have to look for the actual blatant right in front of us war or stuff like that? How about the war of our mind?
Oh, huge.
Right? And if you can change that and survive that and teach yourself new lessons, you are going to be a tough man.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
so many men never did that.
Yep.
And I'm not taking away from soldiers and people who go
Right.
defend, right?
Yes.
Not at all. I'm saying the war of the mind, you can become tough as hell just from facing yourself.
Brother, when you are liberated like that, as we keep talking about, things are not going to be able to affect you.
Nope.
Because you have the proper tools in place to help mitigate the negative that comes from that situation.
And when it creeps, because it's going to creep,
It always does. It's inevitable.
you'll win more often than not.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. Well, let's jump into your career, man. Why did you become a firefighter?
Whew.
Sorry. Did a little change
all
up.
good, brother. All good. I grew up, I actually had a cousin who became an officer for Oak Lawn, so right next door. But, I mean, family-wise, we were first cousins. But I guess you're selfish when you're growing up, and I wasn't paying attention. So I didn't know I had anybody in the fire service in my life.
Yeah.
Like I said, my goals and ambitions when I was younger were based on art. I was born with a talent. I felt like, well, God gave me this talent.
Right.
I should use it. My grandmother was an artist. She was born in 1910. So she wasn't given the opportunity to be a thriving artist.
Right.
She was a woman.
Right.
Raising a family. Right? So that added on to me even more. Like, I got to do this.
Have to,
I
yeah.
have to. So then I go and I spend 4 years, 4.5, maybe 5, at college. I get my degree. And at this time, I go out into the world, do my interviews. Football had already ended in college. I'm kind of lost. I'm working at Joe's on Weed Street, Joe's Bar.
Good place.
Yeah, worked there for 6 years. Had to quit that because of excessive drinking, right? You can't get away from it if you're always around it, if
Oh,
you're not
yeah.
making that choice.
Yeah.
So I end up leaving that. Do my interviews. I get hired for a magazine. I get art director as the label a couple months after being there, which I knew would help my career. And they knew at that point that he's going to go on somewhere you back in the day, man, young guys and girls out there, if you knew what we got paid back then, you couldn't comprehend it. So they knew I'd move on from that. And I did. I ended up moving on after a year because I felt empty.
Yeah.
Right? I'm in an office. And like I said, I'm not bashing that. To each their own. But something was missing. I'm like, crap, man. So, living in the city, I am at an apartment that I was renting. And I end up in the bathtub, dry, curtain rod on top of me. Apparently having a panic attack.
Yeah.
Never had one.
Scary as fuck.
Yeah, I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And at that point in my life, the understanding became, I'm not happy with my job.
Yeah.
I'm missing something. I feel there's more in this world for me to do, right? And there was a side of me that was like, shit, man, I miss the fucking locker room.
Yeah.
I miss that camaraderie. I miss that brotherhood, you know, of being on a team, especially football. Football, respect and love all sports. I really do. They all offer something.
Right.
But football, to me, to the fire service is so similar, you know.
Oh, agreed.
One piece does the wrong thing,
It's fucked.
It's fucked. So now I'm looking for that. And my my ex, she had mentioned, why don't you take an EMT course? I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
That's how far from the world I was.
Right.
I didn't know anything about it.
Right.
Right. And like, it's EMTB basic. And then you work to be a paramedic. I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Could be cool.
That could be cool. So I signed up for class, out at COD, go to class, and then going through class, I'm like, that's pretty cool. I kind of dig this. Then I had my first ER time, clinical hours.
Yeah.
Good Sam, trauma 1. Guy comes in, got a stabbing victim. Oh, sorry about that.
Good brother.
My work beeper. Pager. I said beeper.
Same thing.
What is this, 1980 or 1995? So I go there. They bring in this patient. I remember the nurse looking at me, and she's like, you want some gum? I'm like, that's a weird question. I'm good. She knew the smell.
Oh, yeah.
So that was, after that call, she's like, the gum was for your nose. I was like, yeah.
Got it.
Got it. Blood smells awful. But I remember hopping on that dude, doing compressions, doctor going, faster. And the environment, right? Chaos. Our childhoods, some sort of chaos is involved in our childhoods,
Right.
which lead us to our fields, right?
Right.
Mine took a while to get there. Took a little longer.
Yeah.
26 at the time. But I remember, because it was overnight, I'm driving out of there at 3 a.m. It's like I had 20 Red Bulls.
Oh, yeah. Jacked up.
And I knew in that moment, doing those compressions, this is where I want to be.
Hooked.
Dude, hooked. It was like a drug.
Oh, yeah.
Adrenaline, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So go through that, go through medic school, get a job on a private ambulance, which nobody should ever knock. That's where you learn skills to talk to people.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Yeah, I mean, if you could talk to nursing home people in a loving, kind manner, you talk to anybody.
Anybody.
Right? So I build my skills up there, and then I go to the fire academy. Hooked even more. Like, this is it. This is the locker room. This is the missing piece.
Yeah.
The adrenaline from the medic stuff, the adrenaline now, the fire, but this is this is it.
The brotherhood.
I found it.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And it took me longer and whatever. I touch on that in the book. Like, you make decisions in life, you make mistakes. Who cares? And it wasn't a mistake, because you had mentioned that earlier.
Right.
It's not a mistake.
Nope.
It's part of life. It's
You had-
part of that.
You had things to learn before.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So I get into it. Man, the fire service, or I get hired. I started part-time with Summit. Then I get hired full-time at Bridgeview. And like I said, I go into a fire department with guys with lots of years of experience, so there's a lot to take in. There's a lot of different culture differences,
Yeah.
you know, and that's okay, because everything that I'm doing, excuse me, in my mind is learning,
Yeah.
right? Because what do you get told when you first start the job? You're a sponge.
Yep.
Shut your mouth, open your ears, listen.
Yep.
Right? So I do that. And for anybody out there listening who's been a part of my career, I know I had a mouth. It's okay. I can admit that. A little feisty. But I think it's kind of the thing, right? Like, I've always had a little bit. I got that Gen X,
Yeah.
Zennial. I'm right
Yeah.
in between. So I have that authority issue. But I think that's what drives me to be the authority figure that I wish I had.
Yeah.
Right? I've been blessed with learning from a lot of people in my career. I'm nowhere near my career unless I have the people around me.
Right.
This doesn't
100%.
happen by myself.
It's team sport, brother.
It's a team sport. I am beyond blessed for everybody that's been in my life to be where I'm at, because I've learned from everybody.
Yeah.
Whether my perspective is you're good at the job or not, I still learn from you.
My philosophy was someone can teach you a little bit of something. You
Yeah.
can always take a little something from somebody, and that was the same with FTO. You might not like the way this guy does it, but he also teaches it, this way, like traffic stops this way.
Yep.
This person does, drug work this way. You can always take a little bit of something from somebody and make it your own. I totally fucked that up, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, dude, and that's the whole part, like we were talking about before too. Excuse me, sorry. I don't want to micromanage.
Yeah.
So what better way than to support these guys and girls, believe in them, show them you believe in them, and watch them thrive?
Yeah.
Because there's multiple ways to skin a cat, right?
Oh, dude, yeah,
And
absolutely.
once you accept that, then it's a lot easier not to cross into that micromanaging world,
Exactly.
right? Because, hey, you're new on the job. Teach me what they're teaching you right now.
Yeah.
Because you probably know a little bit more than I do on new ways,
Yeah.
and I should learn.
Right.
Like, I can't stop learning.
Honestly, that's a great take. Really.
I can't.
Seriously. As somebody who's been on the job and you're asking a new recruit, teach me what they taught you.
Yeah.
I mean,
My
that's pretty cool,
evaluations
man.
with my members is, we just did it for the first time this year. And I said, give me a drill you want to instruct. Because let me tell you something. When you teach, you're learning.
oh yeah.
You,
For sure.
You're not just teaching.
Yeah.
You are learning because it's being instilled in you so much more.
Yeah.
You're absorbing it even more and more because you're going to research a little extra. You don't want to
100%.
sound like an idiot.
100%, man.
Right.
I was a jiu-jitsu instructor for self-defense for our PD. I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
But just like you said, like I learned
Mhm.
that shit, man, because first of all, I want to make sure my guys know how to protect themselves and teach them the right way. And I also don't want to look like a fucking idiot and teach them the wrong shit, So you take that extra step to make sure you're proficient.
And what better way to empower a young new guy or girl?
Right.
Teach me.
100%.
Show me what you got. That's pretty awesome.
100%.
Hey, man, I never knew you could do it that way. That's fantastic.
Learn something new.
Learn something new, because I don't want to admit it. I'm getting to the second half of the career, right? I'm already in the second half of the career.
Brother, you're going to blink and it's going to be done.
I know.
man.
So I'm one of the older peoples, right? And
It's a big wheel. Everyone gets a turn.
yeah, and I can't stop learning.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Don't become complacent.
No,
And there's
complacency kills,
Oh, yeah.
right?
100%. 100%.
So it's been truly a blessing. So I had mentioned, like, I become a medic, firefighter. Life is good career wise. It's amazing. I leave, or I get promoted. Stop being a medic, man. That hurt
yeah.
my soul.
Which is awesome because, like, you didn't know what EMTB was.
No,
and then,
yeah.
and then it became one of the
Yeah.
one thing you fucking love most about
I
the career.
did.
That's so cool.
I had so many applications for the paramedic to nurse program
Oh, okay.
that I just never filled out.
Wasn't your path.
It wasn't my path, man.
You're on the path you are right now because look at your mindset now. Look at how far you've come as a man, a father, a husband,
Yeah,
a son.
100%.
Who knows? You might not have learned that if you became a nurse or you stayed
Ooh,
with graphic design.
Dude, you just gave me chills.
I'm serious, man. Yeah.
That's-
Everything happens for a reason. I think
Yeah.
everyone has their own journey. You are in the spot you are in for a reason.
Yeah, man. And then the book comes
And the
around.
book, and then hopefully, how many people that's going to help, and then they refer to somebody else that could help that person, that could help that. It's just a domino effect.
It is. And
I'm a big fan of karma, brother. Good, it's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
and
yeah.
bad.
For sure.
You put good into the world,
Yeah.
you get good back.
and even if you don't get it back, you have the perspective
Right,
to deal with it.
right, 100%.
Yeah.
So, what's a memorable call?
Woof. Funny, memorable.
Both, I guess.
Man, too many funny ones.
Oh, there's so
Funny
many
to
fun.
us. All right.
Oh,
So
we have a dark sense of humor.
yeah. Funny to us. I work in Bridgeview. It's a very unique town. It's multi everything. It's a pretty awesome town to work for. I got offered other jobs after I got hired in Bridgeview. I'm like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
I get real calls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And that meant everything for me.
100%. And you feel like you're at home. And if you
Yeah.
feel like you're at home, there's no point in
for
leaving,
sure.
brother.
Crap, man.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. A wild one was no. See, I got to think of appropriateness.
That's the thing too.
As medics, we have this thing called HIPAA.
Yeah, oh, no, for sure. And too, it's like also if you're, and I get it, man. Like if you're still active first responder, like you're a little bit more hesitant to let some stories rip.
Yeah, for sure.
Me, I don't care. It's like, what do you do? Give me a fucking day off? Cool, bro. You try to do shit to me. So we can skip the question too if you don't have anyone.
Yeah, I don't
one.
want to.
That's fine.
I appreciate that acknowledgement there.
I totally get it, dude. I totally get it.
Because our sense of humor is a little warped, my friend.
It is, and
That's a coping mechanism, and it's okay.
and that's what it is. So it's definitely a coping mechanism. Yeah. So, you laugh so you don't cry.
Yes.
Yes. Because you got to find humor in the darkest of places because this shit will break you.
Yep.
And I totally respect that. So don't feel bad.
And you know what? To be honest, I feel like when you build and you work at building a good culture inside the four walls,
yeah,
those start to become more the memories.
Yeah. Oh, but like a good memory.
The times with the people.
Yeah. Is there like a good memory that you could think of? Or
I think
like a good call. You're like, man, you know what? That was awesome. Because like for me, like I was a big proponent of like community work. Like I was the vice president of our FOP. I loved doing Shop with a Cop, and to see those kids' faces when you're like, hey man, you got $200, like buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then they just go through it. And it's like these kids actually need it.
Yeah.
So that was another part of the job that I miss deeply.
Yeah, 100%.
And then the fact that like these kids really don't have anything and they look at me like, hey, can I get my mom something? I'm like, absolutely you can.
Awesome.
Dude. Absolutely you can.
It's awesome. So my favorite, honestly, memory and thing that we still do is 5 years ago, 5 of us started, and I love being on this platform here, Bridgeview's annual stair climb for 9/11.
Awesome.
We're still doing it. People join us. It is great. The first 5 years we've been doing it at Swallow Cliff.
Okay.
Right? Perfect place to do it.
100%.
We do a full gear, packs, everything.
On 9/11?
If it's
Falls down.
on the weekend,
Yeah.
because we want to bring as many family and friends out.
Yeah.
Our concern now is it's growing.
Okay.
So the space there, that's a park district.
Yeah.
The parking there is miserable.
Oh,
no, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful park district, and the parking is great. But for that event, it's
limited.
It's limited, and it's getting harder. So I don't want to count my ducks, but we're hoping to present it to our village because we have a stadium.
Okay.
We have SeatGeek. So that's the hope that we can move it over there.
Hell yeah.
The guys on my shift, I helped start it, and I'm like, run with it, boys.
Yeah.
Do it. This is your baby. They love it. They're passionate about it. And it's such a cool feeling when you're walking up. Swallow Cliff gives us this feeling, right?
Yeah.
When you're there and there's strangers. You don't know.
There's strangers.
Strangers there. People that we don't know.
Oh, yeah. Just
right?
random people.
Just random people.
Yeah.
And they join us.
That's awesome.
And they ask if they can join. We're like, yeah, of course.
That's
of course. Cool. You don't do it for the thank yous.
Right.
Because don't thank us. We're thanking the people
right.
that sacrificed the ultimate, right? That's who the thanks is for. And that acknowledgement, you're not giving it to us.
Yeah.
We're doing it for them. And to have other people, random people out there, it's a fantastic feeling. And I love that my members, they dominate it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. You have to hit me up, so I might come join you guys.
For sure.
That'd be
Absolutely.
sick. That'll be sick. I'm training for the marathon, so
Ooh.
yeah. I'm running for the 100 Club of Illinois.
Are you really?
Yeah, the Chicago Marathon. Yeah, and I'm not a runner, brother.
Oh, bud.
I'm not a runner.
Well, you remember my triathlon story
Yeah.
in the book. Woo. Yeah. All right. So anybody who's going to do triathlon or marathon or anything to that extent, water and electrolytes, your body needs them.
They're your friend.
Just letting you know.
Just a heads up.
I apparently forgot that as a paramedic. Tried to go without it and ended up in the ER.
Oh, bad day. You said Rhabdo, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. 22 bags they pumped through me.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. 2 days. Yeah, dude.
You really went hard.
Well, yeah, that was the big thing is they were flushing my body out because of the toxins the kidney
yeah.
released with the rhabdo, right? Yee.
Brother.
There's a lot of funny parts to that story. A lot not appropriate. I mean, my wife's, she's going to kill me for this, but I remember trying to push out a fart.
Yeah.
A lot more than the fart friends.
Listen, brother, you never trust a fart. You know how many times I've shit my pants trusting a fart?
But luckily, I'm a medic, right? So
Yeah.
I'm in that room. The curtain's closed. I know where everything's at. I get up. I'm like, throw it in the bin, open the drawer, remake the bed, hop in, grab another blanket. And it was like Ferris Bueller. I landed in there. The curtain opened. She's like, how you doing? I'm like, doing good.
Living the
Doing
dream.
good. I'm like,
It smells a little shitty in here. Do you guys, are you guys part of Project Fire Buddies?
we are not, unfortunately.
Oh, such a great program,
yeah,
man.
that program's fantastic.
Oh, such a great program. We interviewed Kurt DeGroot. Dude's got a heart
Yeah.
of gold, man.
Yeah.
And
I
when
mean, you
he's,
have to.
dude, and what he's doing for those, we went to the gala.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you do the gala?
We went to the gala. He invited us
Fantastic.
out. Yeah. It was, dude, it was like life changing,
Yeah.
you know? And again, puts things in perspective. for you.
100%.
These little kids battling for their lives, and they get so excited when they see the firefighters pull up to
Yep.
their house, and you hear the stories, and I'm like, man, you guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's an amazing organization.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Kudos to them, man.
Oh, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Well, brother, anything else you want to touch on before we take off?
I carried the fire, man. Carrying the fire.
So
I'm
2
just-
weeks.
2 weeks is the goal.
Okay.
Like I said, it's complete. I'm just honored again to be here because of Beyond the Dispatch, man. We're all the same,
Absolutely.
you know.
brother.
And that's not just our fields; it's everybody outside of your work, outside in real life. You go back to life. You go back to your family. That's where we get things done. Train for your family.
Couldn't agree more, man.
Yep.
Couldn't agree more, man. I'm so happy you came on. This was a great podcast episode. I hope somebody learned something from it. I guarantee they did. Check out the book. It's going to be it is a good book. I know it's a good book. I read it myself.
I
So
appreciate it, brother.
you guys, we appreciate you tuning into Beyond the Dispatch. Thank you for Jason for coming out. Check out his book. Hopefully 2 weeks. It'll be out on Amazon. You won't be disappointed. Dad, do you have anything before we take off?
That's it. Nothing.
Man, a few words. I like it. Check you guys out in the next one.